We welcome you to Hope Field, proud home of Gardiner Tigers, as Muncie Media Sports brings you the first of what will be a bevy of games here from Tiger Town, as we have a doubleheader action for you here as we'll kick off at this 3:30 start for girls soccer as Medomak Valley is in to take on your Gardiner Tigers. Hello, I'm Rob Munsing. Chris Wheeler joining me here on the production today. Mo McNally will be in later to join us, and she'll give the color for field hockey as we get set to go on this one, taking a look across the field. So you see the officials and the captains getting set to go. And we would not be set to go under the old field setup here in Tiger Town. I'll tell you, all the fields in this Central Maine area are swamped except for the turf field. So we're on turf here today. It stopped showering about a couple of hours ago, and field is in great shape to play on. In the pure benefit, we're seeing the big benefits here today of the turf field here, the new turf field at Hope Field. You see our sponsors labeled out there: Pine State, Coots Brothers, Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation, Black Diamond Consultants. Let's see, Steve McGee Construction, Mainex, EJP, G&E Roofing, Kennebec Savings, and Dowlings, your field sponsors here at Hope Field. And they have, in a big way, made this game possible. Tigers will be in black today. They're coming off a win. Medomak Valley, always a strong program across the way. They'll be in the white shirts. And we'll get set to kick this one off here shortly. Darrell Townsend, the head coach for the Medomak Valley Panthers. Head coach Jess Prince for your Gardiner Tigers. Goaltenders today, Addison McCormick, number 98, will be in goal. She'll be in goal for the Medomak Valley Panthers. Taylor Takatsu in the goal for the Gardiner Tigers. Taylor taking over the goaltending duties this year for the Tigers. As we said, doubleheader action here today. We'll have a break between games as they'll play the JV game after this game. Hearing some of the background music, that causes us problems because you'll probably lose some of the pregame here in the replay because Facebook will shut us down, but that's okay. During the game, they don't play any music, so we should be all set to go. We'll get the tied into the scoreboard here, so we'll get official scoreboard tallies here as we get set to go. Bring that scoreboard up here for you. Set for 40 minutes here, so we'll play two halves of 40 minutes. Nate Stubbard on the PA will be introducing today's starting lineups.
I ask that everyone please display good sportsmanship at all times while in attendance at today's game. Anyone who is heckling officials or outwardly complaining about officials...
Of course, as we were able to do last year, a couple of our fine sponsors have stepped up with offensive and defensive players of the game. That's how we're going to do it this year. Northeast Nutrition and Energy and Caps's Pizza. Our players of the game sponsors this year. We want to send a condolences out to Susie Brennan at Northeast Nutrition and Energy. Lost her partner, Derek Savage, just recently to cancer, and we feel for her, and this whole community has become very much a part of Northeast Nutrition and Energy. A lot of the teams go down there and get their nutritional drinks. Susie's a great sponsor, her second year in sponsoring for us. Anybody that would like to donate to Derek's scholarship fund, as I did today when I went up to pick up the certificates, made a donation on behalf of Tiger Athletics and Muncie Media to his musical scholarship that they'll be giving out at the end of the year. See Susie up there, or anybody who's up there working at Northeast Nutrition and Energy. If you're out in the Windsor area, they also have Savage Nutrition out in China that you can make a donation.
And now the starters for your Gardiner Tigers.
So again, the starters for the Tigers. You saw Medomak. Corinne Vasveri. Emily Grover, number 3. Lily Diversey. We saw Lily on the lacrosse team have a great spring. Lainey Cooley, state champion in softball. Catherine Manser, number 7. Number 10, Ella Shaw. Number 13, Sophia Maroney.
14, Abby Cooley.
Sophia had the goal that won the game the other day. Abby Cooley starting, number 14. Dana Vassell, number 16. And number 20, Lydia Giroux. Number 00 in goal, as we told you, Taylor Takatsu.
Assisted by Aaron Coleman. The officials for today's game are Mr. Jeffrey Hodge and Mr. Don Ford.
Don Plourde, Jeff Bodge are your officials. So we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We're going to hear from our new sponsor, Burke's Masonry and Roofing. Pride, tradition, and excellence are long-standing hallmarks of Gardiner Tigers athletics. Burke's Roofing and Masonry is likewise proud of our tradition of excellence. Our team of professional roofing contractors has more than 40 years of combined experience, as well as the training and knowledge to get the job done right the first time. We are proud to be a second-generation family-owned and operated business. Call us today for all your roofing and masonry needs. Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
Strategic Real Estate Services, serving all buyers and sellers. 2 locations, 335 Water Street, Gardiner, and 83 Kennedy Memorial Drive, Waterville. From residential to commercial, solutions and strategies that equal results for you. Visit strategicreservices.com or call 485-1105.
So we're back here to Hoke Field. Rob Munzing, Chris Wheeler getting set for this one. I want to thank my former player, Zach Burke, his wife, Shauna, their family business, Burke's Roofing and Masonry, for coming on as a new sponsor with us this year as we say a farewell to Gardiner Apothecary, longtime sponsor for us, but John Twaddell taking a well-deserved retirement. So we'll get set to get going here. As we said, very fortunate to be on the turf field today. We're not playing anywhere on grass today. Addison McCormick on the goalkeeper down to our left. Taylor Takatsu in the goal for the Tigers. Tigers in their home dark black uniforms, white numerals. Medomak Valley Panthers in the white shirts, the blue numerals. Mr. Bodge says we're ready and we're off. Tigers control. Fighting for control for the Tigers. Maroney. Just out of bounds. Medomak on the throw-in. Intercepted there by Vassell. And it goes right back out of bounds. Mandy Cowell, the throw-in. They'll fight for control. Tigers try to work it out. Maroney gets it back. Maroney, a freshman, as we said, had the winning goal. Game against, I think it was Erskine they started the season with. Vasveri. Up the right side go the Tigers. Giro fights for control. She's going to lose it. Dispossessed by Rainey. Cooley with it here. Laney Cooley. There's Laney and there's Abby. Teams in a feeling out process here. Little heavy touch out of bounds. Tigers throwing. Vassell trying to connect down the side with Maroney. Can't do it. Maroney gets a piece of it, but deflected back here to Cowell on the near side. Catherine Manser knocked it out. Medomak ball. Right down in front of us, trying to control it, is Diversey. She'll have a throw-in. Lily launches it in. Just trying to connect there with Catherine Manser. Manser out to midfield. Cooley after for the Tigers. She can't get it, but off the foot of Abby Cooley. Lydia Giro had it. And out of bounds at midfield. We're tied into the scoring system here in Tiger Town, which is really nice. It actually allows us to do a two-person broadcast as we're doing today. As yours truly calls his first ever soccer game. Chris kept looking for somebody that knew soccer to show up. He says, who's doing the game? I've been listening to our Rob Kennedy along with Greg Glenn do college soccer. We know it's more important to bring you the sights of this than the sounds of it. That's knocked out of bounds off the foot of Vassal. Medomak on the throw-in. Medomak's usually a traditionally strong program. They've been very competitive over the years. Darrell Townsend, as we said, their head coach. Tigers looking to get control inside. Nobody's been inside the 18 yet. Tigers will look to do that right now. That's off the foot of Giro and out. Throwing Tigers across the way. They can't control. Scrum for it. Dispossessed. Maroney gets a shot off, and she knocks it home. Well, an innocuous-looking play by the Tigers. But it results in a goal. I think it was Maroney got a quick look at it, got the left foot on it, was able to scoot it by the far post. So we told you Maroney was a goal scorer in the game the other day, and she's going to be the first goal scorer in the game here today. We'll take a look at this on the replay when we get a second. We'll wait for a dead ball, and ball goes out. We'll show you the replay. So 1-0 Tigers. For some reason our scoreboard no longer updating. We'll have to figure out what's going on there. We'll work on it in a minute. Oh, it is. It's fine. I'm looking at the replay scoreboard, Chris. That the replay is coming up. It's not moving. Let's take a look at that replay as they scrum for action here. We'll take a look at it here in the replay. Just see the shot. It was a quick one, and it caught McCormick, unaware a little bit, off the post and home. So Tigers with a quick 1-0 lead. We'll have to see who's credited with the assist. We'll take a look at that replay again. Maybe we can find out who assisted off that goal, made the pass to Maroney. But that was a perfectly placed shot. Our superfan, Nikki Leather, says, nice shot, great placement. That's right, Nikki. So just underway, Tigers score early. Sophia Maroney. And I think the fact that she let that shot go quickly off the left foot, not giving the tender Addison McCormick time to get over and cover that far post. First handle of the day here for Takatsu. We're expecting Taylor to have a strong leg out of the goal kick, and she does. Almost up to the 40-yard line. No 5-foot control there. Audrey Jackson was fighting for it for Medomak. Cross, but nobody there. Back for the Tigers is Dana Vassal. Takatsu come out. She'll drive a line drive. It's picked up. That was Maya Cannon. Mandy Cowell on the throw-in. But it comes down to the Tigers, Dana Vassal. She's going to let it go out. So Tigers will have the possession. Takatsu makes the pass up the middle, but no control. Now Cooley with it. Laney dispossessed. Fed back in here to Blake. Blake with a chance, but it's going to be cleared out by Dana Vassell. Katana Williamson over to get it for the Panthers. Dark day, I suspect we'll see the lights on early here at Hope Field. Ooh, somebody took a shot right in the snout. I think it was Manser, maybe. Loose ball, chases on. Vasveri, I believe, on the far side. That's normally where she plays. Medomak. Midfield. Vassell. Nice little touch pass. Looking to turn it is Vasveri. She does. Gets it over to the side. It's going to roll out and be Medomak ball. I think the showers are done for today, so should be just cloudy conditions. Good playing conditions, actually. Not too warm for the kids, as you can sometimes get early in the season, so nice day to play. And, of course, the value of the turf, and as we told you at the beginning, reading our sponsors off here, made this all possible, fully funded by donations. Proud of this community for pulling that off. Two great things right in this vicinity here, the beautiful new Hope Field and the beautiful new Boys and Girls Club. We'll give you a view of that building here at some point. We're on the back end of it, but beautiful building, and they'll begin to deconstruct the old Pray Street School that has served its purpose and served it well. Up the left side now with a chance was Vassell, but you see the building in the background down behind the Tiger territory. Chris giving you a nice view of the Boys and Girls Club, the perspective there. The building on the right is the old Pray Street School. That's coming down, replaced with a beautiful grass all-purpose field. We don't have enough fields here in Tiger Town, and that will be a great addition. Out to midfield, Tigers, as you see, leading 1-0 here early on. Panthers going to run down the left side, dispossessed. Nice play over there by Emily Grover. Right in front of the Tiger bench. Battle Royale going on. The nice persistence there by Medomak Valley, and a quick kick out by Takatsu. She was a little betwixt in between. That was Sarah Nelson doing a good job for Medomak Valley. Comes Takatsu. Tail into a long one. Out to about midfield. But bounces back. And Carl down the right side. Little push there. They'll let him play. They won't let that one go as Vassell pushed out of bounds. Blake on the throw-in. Takatsu reads it, comes flying out. We welcome all our Tiger fans as well as our Medomak Valley fans. This was a late addition to our schedule, and I was getting set to look at this week, and I knew we had field hockey today, and then I saw the also schedule. Nate Stubbett does a great job, sends me a schedule every week, not just me, but he sends it out to everybody of the week's activities, and I saw a 3:30 soccer game. I said, well, we're going to be here anyway. We might as well do it. So we did that game, and it helped us out of a conflict because Central Maine Community College scheduled us in when we were doing the next game that we had planned to do. So we just flip-flopped those games. So comes Maroney. She's got the goal down the left side. Sophia got dispossessed. Nice job there in the defense. Medomak Valley's Scarlett Flint. She'll take it to midfield. To the middle of the field, not midfield. Now it comes out to midfield, just on the Gardiner side. Tigers looking to work hard. They get it. Vassal. Maroney centers it, deflects all the way back, and McCormick will drive it out. Connects there with Audrey Jackson. Jackson lost it. Tigers not able to keep it in, and it'll be Medomak ball. .28 minutes and change left here in the first. Tigers 1-0. Sophia Maroney. It's going to be a Tiger corner. Sorry about that. Curls it in. McCormick reads it. Comes out. Sometimes we're far away from that action on the far side and really couldn't tell whose out it was. So Tigers end up with a corner first of the game. Diversey tried to keep it in, couldn't do it. Blake on the throw-in, trying to connect down with Williamson. Williamson on the hunt. Defended by Vassal. Williamson centers right to Takatsu on the read and knocked it down, picked it up on the bounce. Connects out with Giro. That's Brooklyn Giro. Knocked ahead Vasveri. Cooley for the Tigers. Got a piece of it, knocked it out. Let's see whose ball it's going to be. Tiger, well, can't see yet. The official waiting for a ball. Could be a Tiger throwing, I think. Joellen Staples. She's going to get the long distance dedication award. Joellen's watching over in London, England. We're here at the pitch at Hoke Field. Everything I know about soccer has come from watching Ted Lasso. That's all I know. I'm a wild devotee of Coach Beard. Popped up. You know, the neat thing too, Chris, and I'll be talking a little bit to Chris. He's not on headset, but he's my partner up here. Is not one slippage so far, Chris. Even with all the, what do we get, like 3-4 inches of rain? Definitely would never have played the field hockey game today down there. And Somerville Field is in early training for the winter swim team down there today. Tigers on the defensive, knocked out by Maroney. Throw-in comes in quickly. Back to the Tigers, but scrummed up. Rachel Richardson, number 1, working forward for Medomak. Scoots through the wickets. And that'll be out off whom? It'll be throw-in for the Panthers. You may see our camera jump a little bit here as we adjust our camera settings here to fix the neutral density filter that we have on the camera to bring you the very best picture. So if it flashes a little bit, that's what that is. That's going to scoot all the way through, and Takatsu is going to play it out. Trying to touch it up, and boy, collision there across the way. Dangerous play there, and Emily Grover maybe, number 3. Tiger numbers are hard to see on the front, good in the back, and they're white. I can see them. And that'll be out. Chris, you want to? I've got glasses in the pocket of my vest. I just remembered I brought some long distance glasses. Team scrum along the end line across the way. One nothing Tigers if you're just joining us. Tigers got an early goal. Maroney got the tally on a left-footed far corner, perfectly placed shot. We've got that on replay. We'll be able to show you that when we get a chance to recap the scoring for you. Medomac's had the territorial advantage here for the last 5 minutes or so. No real quality shots on goal. Lydia Giro plays it now, contending there with Rachel Richardson and out of bounds. Subs welcomed in. Out for the Tigers, Brooklyn Giro. Lydia Giro comes in. Team's bunched up here right down in front of us. Knocked ahead to Williamson. Williamson maneuvers through traffic. Williamson on the run. She gets cut off by Vassell. And Vassell plays it down through the inline, safely out of harm's way. .22:47 official time. Takatsu into one. Trying to connect with Maroney. She does. Maroney centers it. Manser. Tigers on the run. There's a battle. Medomak will win that race. Good chance for the Tigers. Tigers trying to turn field a little bit. Maroney maneuvers down the left side. She's got a good left foot. We saw it early. In front. Oh, just sealed wide. That was a good chance for the Tigers. I'm not sure. Was that number 11, Chris? I don't have an 11 on my Gardiner roster. Oh, it's 14. I'm sorry. It was Abby Cooley, not 11. 14. So Abby with a chance, just sealed it wide. Vassell. Look for a little give and go as she tried to hit Vasveri. Medomak now. Tigers step up at midfield. But Cannon got it down the far side for the Panthers. Good defense by the Tigers. Rachel Richardson. Now the Tigers. Crossed. Trying to connect with Cooley. Abby Cooley. Little touch pass there to Vasveri. Didn't get through, but now Tigers still try to maintain possession. They will. That'll be a little heavy and out of bounds. Maroney not able to keep it in as it got away from her. Subs coming in. We'll see who came in the game here for Medomak. Mandy Cowell back in, number 2. Cooley. Cooley's got it back. That's Laney Cooley, Laney 6. Maroney. Some good footwork there. Cross. Chased down now by Lydia Giro, trying to get it in. She gets it back. On goal. Back kick. Kind of harmlessly skidded to the corner and no play for the Tigers. Maroney with some nice footwork. Gets it in front. Good scoring chance. Tigers pressing the issue. Hunted down here by Williamson. Cooley on her. Tigers will backtrack here. To Richardson. But Vassell will drive it up. Mandy Cowell. Maroney on her for the Tigers. Maroney is going to take it away. Going to get called on the push, or a push. Must have been on Medomak. Throw in Tigers. Headed. Maroney's got it. You can see how effective Maroney is on that left side, being left-footed. So he got a goal there from the left side. She tucked it right inside the far post. That's where we stand, 1-0, knocked out of bounds. Hope you're enjoying soccer from Tiger Town. Girls soccer today. We're doing all the fall sports for the Tigers, not all of them, but we'll cover each sport at least. And then playoffs to be announced. Got about 10 games I think we're doing for the Tigers, 10 to 12 games this fall. We'll hit all the sports. Our next game will be field hockey at 6:30 tonight. It'll be the Drive-Out Cancer Challenge game against the Coney Rams. Next week we'll have volleyball. Tigers are going to be very competitive, I think, in all their sports this fall. Should be a very, very competitive fall for the Tigers. Football team coming off a pretty well-played game down at Biddeford, a high-scoring game. 34-28 was the final in that one. We'll have them against the Belfast Lions on Friday night. Takatsu will pick this one up. Cooley chips it ahead, touches it down nicely. Far side for the Tigers. A good hustle back by Riley Rainey from Medomak, but Tigers. It'll come out. Lydia Giro. We'll bring it back in for the Tigers. She'll have a throw-in. Comes in. Tigers are trying to play some position there. Maya Shaw for the Tigers. Tigers step up. Catherine Manser kept it in, but Medomak, far side. Little give and go, got away. Trying to connect back with Maya Cannon. Tigers got numbers, but they can't get through. Basically just a one scoring chance, and it resulted in a goal for the Tigers. Takatsu not very busy down to our right so far. No direct shots on her yet. In one corner of the game, Tigers had one. Knocked out. Dana Vassell on the throw-in. Looks to connect there with Hind. Comes down. Takatsu seizes that one up and drills it back out over midfield. No wind to speak of here at Hoke Field today. Beautiful conditions to play. The skies actually begin to brighten here with about 15 minutes left here in the first half. Got a little shoe work going on there. So as we said, two separate games for us. They'll play the JV game after this. Then they'll clear the field, and then it'll be field hockey time. So we'll be down during the JV game to get organized for the Drive-Out Cancer Challenge field hockey game tonight. At midfield, teams fight for control. A little bunched up there, but Maroney will pick it up. Maroney. Left foot into traffic. Abby Cooley got a piece of it. Abby tries to touch it ahead. Self-pass. Can. Driven out. Tigers throwing. Emily Grover across the way for the Tigers. Sub coming in. Cannon will go out. Haley Chandler, number 9, comes in. Quick throw in. Tigers ready for it. Cooley Battling at midfield. Cooley back up again. Laney Cooley. Laney, persistent, knocks that out of bounds. Throw in here coming from Medomak Valley. Deflection out of bounds off the Tigers. In front of the Medomak bench. Play is scrum for it. Maroney. Little back footwork. Fancily done by the freshman. Good communication on the back end as Addison McCormick called for it. Got it. Drills it out. Vassell tried to get a piece of it. Diversey now. Medomak trying to set the play back and get it up through midfield, but they can't. Tigers been pretty good there at midfield. Cooley got it ahead. Abby Cooley. Maroney, the freshman. Dispossessed, knocked out, throw in Tigers. Tigers trying to connect with Vasveri. Cooley got it now. Touched ahead. Tigers trying to get into the 18, can't do it. That bounces. Diversey. Good defense by Lily Diversey. Stayed right with that. That was a tough hopping ball a little bit off the turf, and she managed it well. Richardson drove it down, but Tigers with Diversey get it back up. Cooley now. Laney Cooley. Right side. Tigers trying to get through with Manser. Manser with it. No touch pass, so cross it. Knocked down. Didn't get through. Now the Tigers get it through, but goalkeeper out to get it. Addison McCormick. Heading to the 11-minute mark here in the first half of play. It's gone quickly. Just the one goal. The Tigers got it. They lead it 1-0. They'll let the physicality go over there as bumping was Haley Blake and Emily Grover. Now it comes down. And Takatsu comes out on the read and makes the play. Throws it up, knocked down though. Off the foot of Sarah Nelson. Nelson gets by, looks to cross it, and into the side of the net harmlessly. Ten minutes left here, first half. Early goal by the Tigers. Sophia Maroney got the Tigers up. Vassell, self-pass, knocks it out of bounds. Scarlett Flint on the throw-in quickly, able to connect with Williamson. Williamson had to go off her down to the field hockey goal. They'll be rolling the field hockey goals up and in there for tonight's game. Doubleheader here, girls action. Soccer, right now you're watching it. Field hockey, the Drive-Out Cancer Challenge game between the rivals, Coney and Gardiner. That'll be 6:30. Festivities may start a little early, so we may come on a little early with that. I'll have to check in with Coach Mo. McNally will be here to lend her expertise on the game. She may have more information on pregame activities. Normally they do. They have captains for that game. A bounce and a skid, but Takatsu equal to it. Taylor will come out. Skitters that one off the right side of her foot. You could hear her go, oh. That one got away from Taylor. Fortunately for the Tigers, Catherine Manson was over there. White ball. Maroney keeps it in. Trying to connect up there with Abby Cooley. Vassell up the far side. Chasing it down. For the Tigers, it's Cooley trying to get it away. Wachowski from Medomak Valley able to make the play. Wachowski gets it out. Comes all the way down to 40. Medomak with a opportunity with Scarlett Flint. Flint in. Flint's in. She drives it just wide. That's best scoring opportunity so far for Medomak Valley. As Flint came down the right side. Scarlett Flint, just the freshman, and made a nice maneuver. Went far side. Sealed it wide. Takatsu weaves it through nicely to Maroney. Maroney. Now a run for the Tigers. Catherine Manser. Manser's in alone. Manser drives it home for the goal. Catherine Manser puts the Tigers up 2-0. As she had a beautiful pass, came through. Manser on the fly, able to get it past for the second goal of the game. McCormick, no chance on that one. That one just opened up beautifully through midfield. Tigers had a good run at it. Came off the kick. We can kind of watch this whole thing develop. We're going to give you a long replay because you talk about changing fields, and we talked about Taylor Takatsu, Chris, and her ability to have a heavy foot on the ball. She drove that one up and through, and we'll take a look at it right now. We'll go all the way back to the goal kick. Here it is. This is the kick by Manser. Came up that far, and then a little chip shot. Deflected. Manser onside, on the fly, came up, had a good challenge with Addison McCormick. Had plenty of time. McCormick comes out right here. Manser drills it in the far side. Beautiful goal. 2-0 Tigers. Good job on that, Chris Wheeler. So at 6:03 left, Tigers go up 2-0. And out of bounds in the corner. We'll get the assists on the goal when we get a chance to watch them a little more closely during. We'll give you the replays at halftime, and we'll specifically look for the assists on those and see who the helpers were. Maroney going to try to keep it in. She can. Now it's knocked out of bounds. Be a throw in Tigers. Vassell comes up to take that. I'm sorry, this is Shaw. No, it was Vassell. Vassell to Maroney up the side. Good shield work there by Nelson. She stays with it, and Mr. Bodge says, wait a minute, not right. Jeff Bodge, longtime official, former great soccer player and multi-sport athlete down at Richmond High School. Knocked out. Vassell. Chipped ahead. McCormick's going to come out. It's going to make the play. Good read by McCormick. She has a heavy foot down over midfield. Tigers with a good defensive play by Grover. Now back it comes to Flint. Flint's had the best scoring opportunity so far from Medomak Valley. She came down the right side, sailed one wide. Tigers got the 2 goals. 2-0 Tigers. Catherine Manser, the second of the 2 goals. Sophia Maroney scored early on, so Tigers commanding 2-0 lead. Tigers would like to keep Medomak Valley off the board here. They don't necessarily have to score here, but they'd like to play some good defense here and go in 2-0. Pahowski down the right side, centered it. Chased down there by Scarlett Flint. Flint keeps it in play. Flint's got it. In front, right to Takatsu. To Cooley now, right at midfield. Cooley gets it across to Manser. Manser couldn't drill it through. Now drilled out of bounds. Across the way. Emily Grover on the throw-in. Vasberry will chase it out and I'll throw it in. Tries to connect with Manser. Almost got it, but Maya Cannon with it. Mandy Cowell did a good job for Medomak Valley, number 2. Rachel Richardson. Touch pass ahead. Flint. Little give and go. Tigers step up. Good defensive play. Stepping into the play was Ella Shaw, number 10 for the Tigers. Drilled it out with 2:15 left. Stay with us at halftime. You'll hear from some of our fantastic sponsors. Make these games possible. You know, in Muncie Media, you go around all these other places, they want your credit card number and all. I'd love to have your credit card number if you want to give it to me, but we don't charge anything for these games. Everywhere else you go. And watch out for the spammers. They want your credit card number. They say it's free, and then they say, just put in your credit card just to save this. Watch out for the spammers. Muncie Media will never charge you anything to watch any of our games because we have such great local and anchor sponsors. You'll hear from them at halftime. That'll be come up in about a minute and a half. Race is on here. Diversey with a bump. Played it well defensively, and then Taylor Takatsu came out and read that. So Diversey with a good defensive series there. Lily, little physicality and athleticism. Maroney drills it out. Can she connect? On sides is Manser. Here comes the run. Manser. She's been in once. She's in again. Shoots. And she scores! We said, can she get in? She's on sides. Yes, she can. Can she score? Yes, she can. Second goal of the game from Manser. Almost identical scores. So we talked about the big play defensively by Diversey, and then Diversey was able to get it up. And it was Maroney with a beautiful pass we're going to see here very shortly. We may wait until halftime before we go out at halftime to show you that one. But the assist on that one is going to be Maroney. She made a beautiful reverse pass. Caught Manser flying down the field. And Manser, she showed you that great speed that she had on the first goal. This one was a little better contested, but boy, she put on a burst and she beat McCormick. McCormick had to come out when she did. She went far side, nailed it inside the post. Manser looking for a first half hat trick. So we're down under 20 seconds in the half, and the Tigers with a commanding 3-0 lead. Maroney. Centers it. And out of the area. Heavy boot. Headed out smartly, and that will do it. But before we go, we want to take a look at this second Manser goal, third goal of the game for the Tigers here, and it's a beautiful play. Watch the play. that Maroney's going to make here. Diversey had the good play, and then it comes up. Watch right here. Nifty footwork by Maroney. The left foot chips it up through. Manser on sides, and the race is on. Plenty of field to play with. McCormick doesn't know when to come out. She stays back, hoping her defenders will be able to make the play. Defenders kind of overrun it, and Manser's able to chip it by her. Beautiful footwork here. So second goal of the game for Manser. And the Birds are loving this one here. The Osprey at Hoke Field are cheering on the Tigers from high above the field as they are nesting the Osprey up on the light tower. So Chris giving you a good view of that. They're Tiger fans today, and they like what they're seeing up there in the Osprey nest as the Tigers lead this one 3-0. Well, we're going to take a break. We'll come back after we hear from our awesome sponsors.
Feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware, but it all starts with a promise. We have what you need and always with a smile. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner.
Hi, my name is Shayna Epperson and I'm with Atlantic Youth Sports Inc. and we operate out of Gardiner, Maine. We strive to bring young athletes to the game of basketball, volleyball, softball, and lacrosse. We also bring our principal core, 3 of them, of teamwork, we bring respect, and we bring confidence.
Hi, I'm Lizzie Gruber. I've been with Shayna for 6 years. AYS has brought me to be a physically and mentally stronger person on and off the court. I've also met some of my lifelong friends through this amazing program.
You can become part of our family by visiting us online at www.aysinc.org, or you can email us at aysincinfo@gmail.com.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
At a family's time of loss, making arrangements with those you know and trust can lessen the burden, so you may better focus on preparations and services. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care's network of long-established, family-managed firms is here for families like yours, providing experienced and compassionate service throughout Central Maine. They are Lowry Brothers and Wheeler Funeral Homes in Fairfield and Oakland, Knowlton and Hewins and Roberts Funeral Homes, serving Augusta and Winthrop, and Staples Funeral Home for families in Gardiner, Maine. Each staff is experienced at accommodating the unique needs of the families we serve, as well as pre-arranging services for individuals. All of the Family First locations stay true to our traditions and commitment to the communities we've served for decades. Together, we join with you to celebrate lives well lived. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care, where your family is our family.
When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
If you want to boost your energy, metabolism, and nutrition, try one of Northeast Nutrition's 85 energizing teas. Fruity, made with natural aloe, stevia, and herbal and green teas. Or have a low-carb 200 to 300 calorie shake for breakfast or lunch. Choose from over 50 flavors like Fluffernutter or Pumpkin Turtle Cheesecake. Northeast Nutrition also has customized protein iced coffees, caffeine-free options for the kiddos, and specialty drinks for athletes. Northeast Nutrition, 599 Main Avenue, Farmingdale. Follow on Facebook at Northeast Nutrition and Energy.
At our firm, we have the client and only the client in mind. Our mission is to get to know and understand your needs, wants, and long-term goals. We want to help you develop, implement, and monitor a strategy that's designed to address your individual situation. We understand the challenges families face today. From managing debt to saving for college to retirement, these personal finance challenges can be overwhelming. Our commitment is to utilize all of our resources to help you pursue your goals. We believe in thinking out of the box, and we are not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom in our approach to financial services and preserving wealth. All of our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, and your satisfaction.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
Same thing as always.
That's the front of the net.
All those little things to make you what you are.
0, 3, 1, 2, 3, 0.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Sit right here.
The New England Aviation Academy is Maine's only official service training center and service training partner. NEAA is strategically located at the Brunswick Executive Airport in beautiful Brunswick, Maine, which is on the Atlantic coast and only an hour to the mountains in the western part of the state. The aircraft used by NEAA to train our students and rent to current pilots are all technically advanced airplanes, have the Cirrus airframe parachute system, and are the newest model generation. We train in the best equipment in the marketplace, which not only ensures clients are learning to fly aircraft the industry is utilizing on a daily basis, but also is the safest and most reliable. NEAA's facility at KBXM includes a spacious heated hangar, classroom space, and a private briefing room, which make for an optimal learning experience. So, come fly our 2021 Cirrus SR20 and experience the Cirrus life.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their health care just didn't cover it.
I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
We want to thank all our great sponsors here for keeping our Muncie Media streaming games free for all our fans. Thank you very much. And as we said, a couple of things to note. If you'd like to make a contribution to the Derek Savage Music Scholarship Fund, check in with Northeast Nutrition and Energy, Susie Brennan, up in Farmingdale, one of our great sponsors. I was up to see Susie today and send condolences from all of us here in the Gardiner area to her as she lost her partner, Derek Savage, to that savage cancer. We'll have the Drive Out Cancer Challenge game coming up here in field hockey. That'll be a 6:30 start here tonight. That'll take place right here at Hope Field. We'll have the lights on for that one, as we'll need them on. So good first half of the Tigers. You see, we're in the second now. Tigers up 3-0. Had to run all our sponsor ads here. Didn't really get a chance to bring you the replays on the goals. We'll be able to do that. We'll stay around the post game for sure and be able to recap all the scoring here for you in the first half as well as in the second half. We'll see if the Tigers can match that 3-goal output. That's a very impressive output. Maroney got the first one, and then Manser got the next two for the Tigers on almost similar plays on breakaways. She was able to flash that speed that she has. Just joining us, Tigers in the dark uniforms. The home blacks moving left to right on your computer screen, your TV screen if you're watching us in full 1080p, 60 frames per second on your big screen TV. Flint down the side, shoots, and sails it wide. Good opportunity for Medomak. So Tigers will look to dig in on the D. See if they can pitch the shutout. Taylor Takatsu in goal for the Tigers. Not too many scoring opportunities. Flint probably had the best one in the first half down the right side that we saw. She just sealed one wide. Medomak looks to chip away here if they can. Out over midfield. On the attack here for Medomak is Williamson. Not too many whistles in this one so far. It's been a pretty cleanly played game. Not stoppages. Moving quickly. 37 minutes left in the game. Ella Shaw set to get into one for the Tigers, and she does. Heavy foot out over midfield. Cooley chips it ahead. Tried to get Maroney, couldn't do it. Tigers look to change field if they can. Knocked ahead. Flint on the chase. She wins the battle, chips it right to Takatsu. Not sure if Tigers made a change in goal, did they? Yes, they did. Jalen Carver. I just looked down there and I said, that's that's not Takatsu. It's Carver. And she's got 2 saves. So Jalen, equal to the task there, she'll boot it out. So what we're going to look for and see if, I think likely Takatsu is playing up now as number 31 because she's a multifaceted player. So Taylor is playing up in the field now, where she played last year. Very valuable member of the Gardiner Tigers last year. So Carver taking over in net. Takatsu moves up into the midfield. Tigers throwing. Maroney. Takatsu. Maroney gets bumped, but she maintains possession. Little fancy footwork there by Maroney. Out to Takatsu. They played a little give and go, but it got away from Maroney and out of bounds. Might have gone off of. It did, so throw-in for the Tigers. Takatsu with the throw-in. Trying to connect with Abby Cooley. Abby wasn't able to control it and got knocked back out. Tigers 3. Medomak yet to get on the scoreboard here from Hoke Field. We're in the second half of our doubleheader. Twin bill today. Girls action, soccer, and then field hockey. Drive-out cancer challenge game against the rival Coney Rams coming up. McCormick drills it out. Flint over the far side. Contested over there by Vassell. Those two have been going at it most of the game. Glad you could join us here, wherever you're watching. We already gave out the long-distance dedication. As we've got somebody watching over in England. Joe Ellen Staples is winning the Casey Kasem Long Distance Dedication Award. Beth and I have been listening to the old American Top 40s from the 1970s. It's on Saturday night. I found it on the internet on some station up in upstate New York, Chris. Oh, it's awesome. I heard the very first long-distance dedication Casey Kasem ever did. I'm showing my age that excited me. Tigers. Under brightening skies. We're going to have a beautiful night for continued action here, the second half here. Lots of the area teams I saw on social media today, Chris, canceling their games because they have grass fields and they were swamped under. We thank all our great sponsors, and you see them on our field here. I'm going to name them again because we don't play these games without the great sponsorship that we had. Pine State, Coots Brothers, Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation, Black Diamond Consultants, McGee Construction in West Gardiner, Mainex, EJP, G&E Roofing, Kennebec Savings, and Darlings, our main sponsors for this field. This community is greatly indebted to all of them. And, of course, to all the individuals who made small donations. Chipped down wide. McCormick will play it, but it was going out of bounds off Asbury. Let us know where you're watching from today. Maybe we'll give you a shout-out. Oh, don't tell me out in West Gardiner. I mean, you don't get a shout-out for being in West Gardiner. Comes to Katsu. She's down. Drills it. Just deflected wide by McCormick. I was labeled. So Tigers got to come all the way over. They got a corner out of this, I believe. Chris giving you a good wide shot of this. Circled in. That was a good opportunity for the Tigers, but well defensed by Medomak. And now they look to turn. Here they come. Out the other side is Williamson. She got dispossessed. Good job back on the D by Diversey. She's solid back there defensively for the Tigers. Flint looks to cross, can. Battles on across the way. Vassell's got it. Quick throw-in, but Mr. Bodge says, a little too quick, young lady. Get back here. Tigers try to drill it down the side, but picked up by the Panthers. Flint trying to do some fancy footwork. She does. Spins away out of traffic. Basbury for the Tigers. Couldn't get it out. Cooley with a nice little touch ahead to Takatsu. Takatsu on the break. Looks to get it back. Can. Here's Manser. Manser again. We've seen Manser. Manser. Medomak gets back quickly there. They've seen that act, and a couple of times already as Manser was able to run through the defense and score 2 goals. Tigers. Takatsu with it. She drills it. And in the net, the far side, Takatsu with the goal. Takatsu labeled that one far side. McCormick, no chance on that one. Tigers go up 4-0. We'll take a look at this. Tigers gained field possession. Takatsu able to get it, and she got it in a position where she could go either side, which she did, and she kind of deked the goalie with a little feint and then came back. You're going to see it here. Comes right out to Takatsu. She's able to size it up, and then she's able to drill it and gets it in that far corner. 4-0 Tigers. So in the first half, Takatsu was keeping them out. Second half, she's putting them in. Shows the versatility that Taylor has. And she's a threat for the Tigers both in the goal and scoring goals. Good chance here from Medomak. They'll try to turn it. They do. Chip it in front. And not able to get a good piece of it was Rachel Richardson. She had a good opportunity, so Medomak back on the attack. They've got some work to do. 4-0, 29 minutes and 38 seconds left here from Hoke Field. So some sustained effort in front of Carver, who's now in goal in the second half of the Tigers. Takatsu comes out of it. Grover. Vasveri. Tigers looking to possess. They do. A little chip pass ahead. Trying to hit Manser. She couldn't control. Got a trip there. Whistle. Medomak ball. Haley Chandler. Got the direct. Headed out to Takatsu. Chipped ahead. Takatsu down the left side. Maroney on the run. Sophia Maroney. Centers it in front of Cooley, and Cooley just couldn't get a piece of it. McCormick came out, made a nice play there. Cooley had a good look. Got just a little tied up with the goaltender McCormick, and McCormick made a good decision there to come out. Flint ahead. Trying to connect down the field with Williamson. But the Tigers will backtrack. Ella Shaw. Manser plays it back to Takatsu. Taylor through. Runs on. Manser comes up with it, chips it, and goes to the side of the net. From this perspective, it looked like it may have been chipped over and into the goal, but again, Tigers with some nice offensive turns, and Manser is very, very effective there. Chance here for the Tigers. Corner kick. Curled in. Headed out. Tigers will play it back and set the offense here. Back up. Left there. Maroney left foot. So Coach Jess Prince is going to be pleased with the way her Tigers have responded here today. Panthers on the throw-in. Cooley took on right in the side. Laney's down. Boy, that one hit away. You don't really have any protection. Kind of in the ribs. So we'll get a whistle here and get a little trainer help here. Kaylee will come out. Maine General Sports Medicine in charge of all the athletes here at Gardiner High School. They do a fantastic job. I still remember when Chris Cimatelli came with his proposal back in 1989, came to Gardiner High School, talked to us, John Burgess and I, about sports medicine and how it could benefit, and he piloted his program at Gardiner Area High School, and it's grown into just one of the greatest things that's ever been done for high school athletes here, as they have branched out. Of course, everybody followed that model, and now the kids get really professional trainer help. I mean, it all started right here at Gardiner High School. I'm proud to have been part of that. It's one of the best things I ever did in my coaching career, was saying, hey, let's give that a try here at Gardiner High School. And they piloted that program and took it to great lengths. Chip down, and that's going to roll out. Used to be you couldn't get a full length field. Remember, Chris, in the old days on the old Hope field, the grass field. A lot of times the coaches really didn't want to play on the football field because, one, it had that hump in the middle of it, and secondly, it wasn't full regulation. But this thing is flat as could be, and full length for all the sports because they were able to stretch it out. So it's really a beauty. And a lot of folks were going, well, you got the ads on there and da-da-da. You know what? You don't even notice those when you're playing during the game. You don't notice those. And, of course, as we said, it would have been nice if, Uncle Sugar Daddy showed up in Tiger Town with, $1 million. But, we had to do it nickel and dime and, everybody chipping in to get it done. So I'm proud of him that we were able to do it that way. And that's no knock on sugar daddies. If there's one out there that'd like to contribute to Munzing Media, we'd certainly welcome. 24 minutes, 40 seconds left. As we said, our clock official is behaving itself today, so that's fantastic. Nice thing about coming up here to the press box at Tiger Town, we tie right into the scoreboard with a little device we have. Can't do that everywhere. Sure saves us. We don't have to worry about the scoreboard at all. Tigers. Nice little touch pass by Ella Shaw. Ella looked like she was going to wind up, let that thing go, and she did. But then she touched it up. So that was a really nice job down the right side. Trying to keep it in bounds. She can. Little touch pass back inside now to Vasveri. Corinne. Takatsu. Little touch ahead. Takatsu back on it. Knocked away by Medomak. Stays in. Vasveri now. Corinne. Scoots on the right side. Through. Trying to connect with Cooley. Abby not able to race down for it. Got some subs coming in. As we said, perfect conditions to play. No wind, cloudy. It's a perfect day for an athletic contest. And a lot of people say, well, they like the sun out and all that. But you don't have, as a coach, I always would like clouds. Clouds and no wind. Perfect conditions. See the hardest working man in Central Maine TV, Joe Bailey, right down in front of us here. Joe, Channel 8 will have some highlights tonight. Emily Grover on the throw-in. Joe's a great friend of Munzing Media. Actually uses some of our work on Channel 8 at times with full permission. Takatsu trying to weed through. Touches it back. Vasveri. Corinne ahead. Giro tried to cross. Got it knocked away. Good defensive play. Coming in to make the play for Halski. Stay with us. After the game, we'll show you at least 4 goals, maybe more. Curled in and, just coming through and just not able to get a piece of it. Maya Shaw. But Tigers control. Throw in across the way. They'll leave it. Lily Chris. But Tigers control. Knock back to Takatsu. Vasveri. Karen. Nice touch up through. Almost connected there with Giro and just got away from her. "21 minutes, 19 seconds left in this one." Tigers looking to possess here. It's Cooley, Abby Cooley. Abby's got it. Abby touches up. Deflected wide. Linda Gordon-Ramsay wants us to guess where she's watching it from. Says, thank you, Munsing Media. Thanks, Linda. Linda's a big fan of ours. Vasveri couldn't get it through. Tigers have had the better of the territorial play throughout the game. And they've had the better of it on the scoreboard as well, 4-0. Maroney got him on the board early on. Set the tone for the Tigers. And Catherine Manser had back-to-back goals on almost similar plays, breakaways, where she went in and beat Addison McCormick. 3-0 at the half, and then low goal Taylor Takatsu in the second half as she's moved from goalkeeper out onto the field of play, and she's got the 4th Gardiner goal. So Jeff Bodge with the call here. Let's see what we got. I think we got a direct. If it was inside, yeah, it'd be a penalty kick. So we'll get in on that, and taking the kick will be Williamson. Carver will look to defend this. Do or die situation right here. Williamson into the kick. Hit the post. Play on. So Tigers dodge one there. And then right afterwards, they kept it in play. As I said, we played on. And Medomak gets on the board and they chip it up and over Carver. We'll take a look at it here. Makes it 4-1. So I think what we'll do, why don't we look at this right from the penalty kick and play on. So we'll take a look at it. Comes the kick. Carver gets beaten on it, but it hit the post. And then they played on. And eventually it's going to come out and be chipped up and over Carver, as you see Medomac's able to maintain possession here. Tigers not able to clear and chipped up. And we're a little late to get to the net there, but it went up and over Carver for the goal. So 4-1. And we're back live. So you got to give those Medomak kids credit. They kept playing. They didn't get disappointed when they didn't score on the penalty kick. They continued to play and get the goal. Tigers play back. Vasveri tries to get it through, trying to get Cooley. It's Abby. Blocked and kicked. And a beautiful save there. That was labeled. Maya Shaw got a good foot on it. Drilled it high. And Addison McCormick made a really nice save. Her best save of the game. That's going to go out. It'll be Tiger ball. And we got subs. Stay with us for more Gardiner Tiger Sports tonight at 6:30, the Drive Out Cancer Challenge game. Field hockey between the rivals. The Coney Rams will be in. That's an annual game they play. This year it's at Gardiner. First time on the turf. Tigers coming off a victory in their first game. Coney as well. Both teams 1-0 in the season. Should be a good one. Coach Mo McNally will join me for her expertise. Diversey with some nice defense again there as she caused the ball to be kicked out of bounds. It's kind of funny when you take a look at Lily's games in soccer compared to lacrosse, where she's a scoring phenom in lacrosse. She's an offensive player in lacrosse. She led the Tigers in goals last year in lacrosse, and a defensive stalwart here in soccer. Just shows her athletic ability. So Linda Gordon-Ramsay's over in England. England swings like a pendulum do. That's from a song back in the 70s, I think. I must have been listening to the 70s radio. Beth and I got a new little rig here. It's got free, what's that service there, Chris, that they have there? No, it's XM Sirius Radio or something like that. It's got all these 70s channels and stuff like that. It's really, I won't pay for it, of course, once I have to pay for it, but it's pretty good right now. It's got 70s on 7 or something. Those are all the songs that used to play on the radio in the morning when I was up at the University of Maine, hitting the snooze button, Chris, about 17 times. Not making that 8 o'clock class across the way to Lingo Gym very often, I guess. Direct here. Tigers will set up. Carver will try to see it through the mass of humanity. Chipped up and in. What a shot. So it makes it 4-2. A little blocked out on that one, didn't get it. So Medomak back in this at 4-2, 15:51 left. Tigers now have got to gain back the momentum. So Tigers with some work to do now. Ms. Medomak on the rally here scored the last 2 goals. Through ball. Carver seized it up and got a good foot in it, but Medomak controlling. A little touch pass there. Pahowski. Now Takatsu. Takatsu trying to go through, clear the track. So Tiger ball back at the spot. Ella Shaw with it. Basveri touches it down. Laney Cooley back in. That's good to see. Laney on the chase but can't get it through. Addison McCormick. Goal kick. Nicely trapped there by Grover. Taylor Hawkins, number 30 in the game now for the Tigers. On the run through, this is Flint. Scarlett Flint. Beats the defender, lets it go. Far side, just missed it. So Flint with a good play there. .48 left. Tigers up 4-2. 3 goals here in the second half. Takatsu put the Tigers up 4-0. Back-to-back Medomak goals. Tigers drill it out far side. They go to work down there and tripped up, knocked off the play. We'll see. We've got some subs coming in. It's going to be a throw-in, I believe, here for the Panthers. They do. Tigers will clear it out. Shaw knocked it out of bounds for the Tigers. Throw-in. They'll have a redo on that one. Players weren't set. Throw in for the Tigers now. Far side. Teams fight for it now, controlled by Medomak. Pushed ahead. Here they come. On the hunt. The shot. Save Carver. It's a good run. Kitana Williamson down the right side. Well, Medomak being down 4-0. They could have cashed in the chips, but they continued to play, and they've got the 2 goals that have given them some really good life here. And they've had some good opportunities since that time as well. Tigers looking to hold on. Basbury gets it in. Chipped out. Contested there. Diversey with some good defense. Cooley with it. Laney reverses her field. Tries to drill it through. Can. Blocked there. Picked up by Kyle. She'll take it wide. Chipped up ahead to Richardson and out of bounds. 11-minute mark here in the second half. 4-2, you see the score. Flint's ahead. Can she get it? Coming back for the Tigers. They'll let him play on. Flint might have got away with a little push there. She's knocked away by Hawkins with a good play. Taylor Hawkins. Flint. Hawkins on her. Back pass, tries to get it to Nelson. Nelson trying to maneuver, get some room to drive it through. She's harassed. Gets it back over. This is Chandler with it from Medomak. Through ball, but blocked by the Tigers. Diversey again, great play by Lilly. Drills it ahead. Tigers looking to get numbers. They can't. Drill down, and Carver will come out and play it. Blocked there. Basso came up. Tigers look to control. They're trying to keep track of Catherine Manser as she ran through twice in the first half. Flint here. Flint stops. Seizes it up. Shoots. And just over the net.
That's all right, Scarlett. Keep shooting. Nice job, Scarlett. Look good from here.
Scarlett Flint, the freshman, almost drilled one. Boy, that would have been a game changer right there. 9:18 left. Just went up it. Just over the crossbar. Again, that hit the goalpost. So Medomak pressing the issue here as they have pulled out all stops here offensively. Tigers back on their heels a little bit. Carver drills it far side. Tried to connect over there. Went out of bounds. Williamson on the throw-in for the Panthers. Connects with Chandler. Back to Williamson. She'll chip it up. Good contest there. Audrey Jackson for the Panthers. She knocked it out. Tigers ball. 8:17 left. I'm sorry, not Tigers ball. It's going to be Medomak ball. Sorry. Flint, the impressive freshman. She comes out challenged by Diversity. Diversity knocks it out. So we'll set up for the corner kick. Curling ball gets through and goes all the way through without any contact. And it'll go all the way out of bounds. Well, you wouldn't. That's kind of strange to see that. It really was a pretty good setup. Managed to defy common sense. Was Haley Chandler with a good one. This is a young Medomak team. 5 freshmen. 5 sophomores on the squad. So for a young team, they've really come back well. Got to give them credit. Little through. Little bump there. They'll let it go. Corinne Vasveri connects in the middle. They're looking to get it back to Corinne. They couldn't do it. As Maya Shaw. Tigers look to press. Tigers get a throw in. Vasveri, they'll get subs coming in. Tigers don't mind this substitution here with 6:30 left, as that ticks off the clock. Diversity on the read came up, but the battle's won by Medomak's Haley Chandler. Chandler, far side. Medomak knocked out. That was a good job knocking it out by Ella Shaw for the Tigers. Hit the post. Ball's loose, headed, and Carver's got it. I think that was Scarlett Flynn again with a really neat play. Impressive freshman for Medomak Valley. Mandy Cowell takes a tumble, but she gets back up. Looks to cross. Good read by Carver. Comes out, makes a play. 5:20 left. Tigers looking to change field. Mansa to Cooley. Cooley, self-pass, nicely done by Laney through traffic. Far side, Cooley stops. Centers. Medomak with a good defensive play there up at midfield. Tigers couldn't control as it bounced away from Grover. Grover's going to chase it down, stay with it. That's the first slip of the game that we've seen here, Chris, right there. Mansa does a good job. Can't be tracked down by Mansa as it goes through. Teams will fight for control just about midfield. Across the way it goes to Haley Blake. Blake. Diversity comes over for the Tigers. But they couldn't keep it in play, and it'll go over to Medomak Valley with 4:22 left. Audrey Jackson goes off. Throw-in. Far side, off the Tigers. Medomak gains a little field on this throw-in. The Versi. And that one's going to go high and wide. Carver will get it with 3:50 left. I thank you all for watching here today. Want to let you know, go get supper, come back. We get field hockey tonight. I'll be on the call for that one with the coach, Mo McNally. Unlike today where I don't have a soccer cohort with me that can really help me out here, I'll have somebody that really knows field hockey with me tonight, Coach McNally. But we know the pictures are as important as anything. So if I've said something that makes no sense at all, know that we're doing the best we can up here. Chipped ahead. Good job on the head play by Shaw. This is a loose ball. Contested. Dangerous person with it. Off the foot of Scarlett Flynn, who has been everywhere today from Medomak Valley. So know that after this game, we'll take a little break and come back for field hockey. Once Coach McNally gets here, we'll find out what's going on pregame. We may come on a little earlier to make sure that we cover the pregame Drive Out Cancer Challenge part of the game. Sarah Nelson on the throw-in. Comes in deep. Trying to get Flint. Flint. Neat skills. Tries to hook one in and can't. It goes wide. About to hit the 2-minute mark. Second half action. Been a well-played game. 4-2 Tigers. Tigers went out to a 3-0 halftime lead. 4-0 on the Takatsu second half goal before the Medomak Valley Panthers caught fire offensively. Got 2 goals. Really to come back in this one to make it a really tight contest. 4-2. Tigers have had to hold them off here. Quick throw-in. Well done. Far side. Good defensive play by Cooley. She gets it back. I think it's Cooley here. Got to wait a little bit. Through ball. Chases on. Abby Cooley after it. Knocked out. Yeah, that was Laney. Made a really nice play. Remember, Laney went out took a ball aside. Came back in. Doesn't look any worse for wear for it. Cooley here. Possessing. Doesn't want to give it away. Smart play by Laney. A little back pass here. Diversey got it up, out off of Medomak. So possession, everything here for the Tigers. Vasveri to get it in. 2-goal lead, under a minute left. Tigers in the offensive end. They just need to control, and they do. Cooley. Knocked out. Tigers will take their time here. Vasveri. Down to Manser. Manser back to Vasveri. Just chipped ahead safely. Cooley's got it. Traps it. Tries to get the through ball. Trying to hit Abby Cooley. Maroney, who led the Tigers in their... got their first score of the game. Got him on the board early. Almost had another opportunity there. Manser's got 2 goals. And Takatsu the other one. Cooley threw one. And Abby just missed the corner. And that's going to do it. So well-played game here from Hokefield and Gardiner. Gardiner Tigers will be victorious over the Medomak Valley Panthers 4-2. Well, we want to thank you for watching the first of our doubleheader today here on Munzing Media Sports. Thank all our great sponsors, and we thank you, our great fans, for tuning in here today. So for Rob Munzing, yours truly, Chris Wheeler on our camera. We will have a little post-game recognition here after we come back after these messages.
Feel like cooking dinner? Call Caps's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Caps's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsuspizza.com.
If you want to boost your energy, metabolism, and nutrition, try one of Northeast Nutrition's 85 energizing teas. Fruity, made with natural aloe, stevia, and herbal and green teas. Or have a low-carb 200 to 300 calorie shake for breakfast or lunch. Choose from over 50 flavors like Fluffernutter or Pumpkin Turtle Cheesecake. Northeast Nutrition also has customized protein iced coffees, caffeine-free options for the kiddos, and specialty drinks for athletes. Northeast Nutrition, 599 Main Avenue, Farmingdale. Follow on Facebook at Northeast Nutrition and Energy.
Coaches and athletes know that
forensics has grown so much, and it's very beneficial to the criminal justice system. I was always one of those kids that watched forensic files. That was something I loved. Just science person all around. I always have been. The instructors are some of the top forensic experts in Maine. They really know what they're talking about. They've been there, done that. CMCC is very lucky to have people like this. I'm in Intro to Criminal Justice and Criminal Law and Report Writing. It's a lot of the baseline of things I have to be knowledgeable about. I want to do crime scene photography. The forensic science program is prepared.
So we rejoin you back here. I wanted to let you know we're going with two offensive players of the game in our Northeast Nutrition and Energy. Offensive player of the game, Catherine Manser. She had 2 goals today to lead the Tigers in scoring. And instead of giving a defensive player of the game award, we're going to give a second offensive player of the award. A very strong game as well offensively. Sophia Maroney. Sophia scored the first goal for the Gardiner Tigers, so Sophia Maroney is our Capsa Pizza player of the game. Congratulations to both of those players, and we thank Capsa's Pizza as well as Northeast Nutrition and Energy for sponsoring our players of the game. Well, that's going to wrap it up here from Hoke Field in Gardiner. We'll be back here shortly. Mo McNally will be joining me for field hockey here as we'll be underway for that game around 6:30. Of course, it'll depend a little bit about how the JV game action goes out here. But that's the projected start time for tonight's field hockey, the Drive Out Cancer Challenge game. We want to thank you all for watching here. And again, thank our wonderful sponsors. If you're into any of these establishments, please mention that you got to watch student athletes doing what they do best on the fields here at Gardiner Area High School because of these great businesses who have brought you free access to all these games. So until tonight at 6:30, I'm Rob Munzing. Chris Wheeler, we'll see you later. So long, everybody.